What up? What up? What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. So I'm going to be streaming a little bit of Astros versus Nats. We have the under here of, or not the under, we have the Nats plus 1.5 on the run line. And we also got the Bulls versus the Pistons under 216. So basically, hey, a little bit of Sunday action. My name's Jared, and glad you guys are here. What's up, Eden's Marks? What up, Christian? Welcome to the live stream. What's up, Pierre? All right, so the game here is bottom of the first. Astros are up. Springer pops it out to right field. Score is 0-0. The Nats, they got one base runner in the top of the first. What's up, Rick? Yeah, it is live. The game cast that I have on the here on the screen is probably a little bit behind the actual gameplay, but it gives a little bit better visual. What up, Mike? So currently in our basketball game, it'd be awful nice if we could get the Pistons versus the Bulls to stop scoring. I mean, they couldn't miss anything in the first half. All right, so we got to pop out to Tony Kemp popped out to center field. So 2 outs in the inning. Yeah, it's not looking too good, Mike, but weirder things have happened. All right, we got Alex Bregman up to bat. First pitch is a strike right down the middle. Yeah, I love them Rockets today, Pierre. The Mavericks have checked out, but sometimes the Mavericks play the Rockets pretty strong. So that is something that you have to watch out for because you know, and then also the Rockets, sometimes they'll play to the level of their own opponent. Yes. Yes, that's true, Mike. We could totally use that. All right, so second pitch was a ball, and third pitch for Bregman was a swinging strike. The count is 1-2. You know, I really thought with Levine out, the Bulls, we would have a much better chance of covering under. I'm doing pretty good, Rick. I am basically able to stream because my family has been out of town, so I haven't had a lot of responsibilities this weekend, so that's been nice. What's up, Brad? I see you up there. All right, second pitch was a ball outside. The fifth pitch is a ball, and then we have a full count on Bregman. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. All right, wind up. Bregman fouls it to the left. Still full count. All right, the Bulls and the Pistons are underway. Detroit comes out with four points right off the gate in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. The good news is the Bulls have not scored at all in the first 90 seconds of the third quarter. Payoff pitch. Bregman drives at the left field, almost to the warning track, and he has been put out by Sanchez. So 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first for the Astros. We are going to the top of the second. Yeah, just like Mike's saying, guys, join the Discord if you're not already there. The Discord is where it's at. There's almost 300 people in there. You're missing out. I mean, there's such a good community there. I'm glad that I was talked into creating it right around Christmas time, and basically. Rick, I'm not gonna show that comment. But basically, I think there was a poster by the name of Dylan. He's not around anymore, but he convinced me to start the Discord, and I'm glad I did. All right, so Pierre, in the description of this video, there should be a link, the clickable link towards the middle or maybe even close to the bottom of this description. Just click that button and accept the invite, and you are in, my friend. All right, so 9 minutes and 30 seconds are left in the third quarter, and the scoring has dropped dramatically. Detroit has scored 6 points. Chicago has scored 2. So this is good for sure. If we could have a quarter just like this, we can get back on pace. All right, top of the second. Nationals are up to bat. Wade Miley throws a ball on the first pitch of the second. Hey, what's up, Cody? Hey, it's good to see you, brother. Second pitch is a swinging strike. Anyone here watching that Cougars versus the Cincinnati game? I watched the first half of that, and it was an extremely good game. Cougars are up by 2 at halftime. All right, count is 1-2 for Miley. Here comes the pitch, and it's a grounder to second, and he is out at first. It's a close play at first, but he is out. Diaz is playing for Altuve today at second base. Yeah, you know, Round Rock used to be the Astros back in the day. And then I guess they switched back. Cody, I guess that means you're in the Austin area, huh? No, yeah. Round Rock, is that? I'm trying to remember. I think Round Rock is Austin, right? Or is that close to Dallas? I can't even remember. So you're in Texas then, huh? I thought you were a West Coast boy. Man, I could have swore you were like from San Diego or something. Maybe it's just the look. All right, second batter. Got a 2-1 count. I'm from Houston, Rick. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the Ace hat. I thought you were from the West Coast. All right, hey, the Nationals got a hit. He pushed it through Carlos Correa. He could not handle it. So Sanchez for the Nationals has a single. 1 out hit. What's up, Ray? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Keep my eye on the Bulls and Pistons. Detroit has scored 11 points so far in the third quarter. And Chicago, yeah, baby, they've only scored 2. Keep that shit up. All right. Yeah, there's no doubt, man. San Diego, that's like heaven there, but it's way too expensive. Yeah, Houston, man, if they could have gotten past the Red Sox, I think they would have repeated as champions. But it didn't happen this year. I haven't watched much AAF, Cody. Actually, I don't even really care for the bet any kind of football because I'm clearly just not that good at it. The sports I enjoy are the Major League Baseball, NBA, WNBA, NHL. I like those kind of sports over football. So we got a double play ball, and he is out. Oh, they called him safe at first. Got the runner at second. But I'd like to see a replay of that. All right, so he's easily out at second. And at first, oh, out by a mile. Whatever. All right, yeah, so as far as AAF, or even NFL, I love watching NFL, but I'm not good at betting NFL. And I love watching NCAA, college football. My favorite team in college is actually the South Carolina Gamecocks. And then, and obviously NFL, I love the Texans all day, baby. But I'm not good at betting it, man. It's just, there's not much, I don't feel like there's a huge edge. No, I'm sure I'm wrong. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are making tons of money off of the NFL year in and year out. I am not one of them. And then NCAA football, I don't know. It's just something I'm just not good at. But I'm pretty good at all the other sports, so that's what I stick with. All right, Detroit, we got 7 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter. 14 points scored by Detroit, 4 by Chicago. The total score is 75-59. The Pistons are definitely pulling away here. All right, so as far as the baseball game goes, we have a runner on first, bottom of the second. No, top of the second, 3-1, and he's caught stealing. All right, we are going to the bottom of the second inning. All right, prop future for the World Series. Well, it's hard for me not to like, the obvious chalk, which is the Red Sox or the Astros. As far as from the National League, I haven't really looked to see if there's much value in the Braves this year. There might be some value in the Brewers. And, of course, the Dodgers always seem to put themselves in contention. However, just because Manny Machado is with the Padres, don't think that they're going anywhere. I hope they're not repeating, brother, because that means the Astros will not be there. And I honestly feel like the Astros are better than the Red Sox. But that's probably me being a little more biased than most people. I do believe that. I mean, I don't know. So what's going on with Dallas Keuchel? Has he signed with the team yet? We'll bring him back for a short-term deal. A little one-year deal. Hey, I actually think the Astros, they improved a little bit over in the offseason, signing Brantley. He has some crazy whiff rate of, I think he was top 3 in the league last year. And I'm sure I'm going to get this number wrong, but I think that he only every time he swung he only missed like 50 swings on the year. So it's pretty impressive. You know how the Astros are all about analytics, so I think he's going to be a welcome addition to the outfield. I think the Astros have a better infield than, especially if Correa can stay healthy this year, than the Red Sox. But again, I mean, I don't even think that's a biased opinion. Bregman is a world beater. He's a legitimate chance for MVP. Correa, if he stays healthy, is a legitimate chance for MVP. If Altuve stays healthy and does what Altuve does, he obviously is a candidate for MVP. Our biggest weakness is Gurriel at first base, and he's like one of the best Cuban players of all time. So Springer ain't no joke in right field, and he can also play left field. And we just talked about Brantley. And then Tony Kemp, man, do not sleep on this guy. This guy is a burner on the base pass, and he's a great contact hitter. All right, we have the bottom of the second inning. First batter pops out to center. Let's see here. Mets, Phillies, Dodgers are on my mind. Mets definitely not. I think they don't have a chance, brother. Philly, maybe. I think the whole Bryce Harper thing is overhyped, and I think that's really going to hurt their organization over the long run. But as far as this year goes, I mean, they're going to have a chance, but I don't know. Dodgers for sure, but I'm sure there can't be a lot of good value on the Dodgers. I haven't looked at the lines, though. All right, second batter. We got Carlos Correa up to bat. Takes the first pitch outside. Let's look at the Pistons and Bulls. All right, so the Bulls have come storming back in the third quarter. The third quarter score is 16-14. So that's not good for our under at all. Well, let's look there, Mike. Let's see here. Cougars and the Bearcats are tied 41-41, 15 minutes, 37 seconds left in the second half. Yeah, the wind. All right, Cody. So the wind is definitely a factor. Ballparks for sure. I mean, especially if it's indoor, outdoor. I like looking at streaks. I like looking at the pitchers. I don't know. There's so much to talk about here. So let me pull up some stuff. All right, so we got Correa up to bat, full count with 1 out. Carlos Correa goes to first base on the walk. All right, Gurriel is up to bat for the Astros. All right, so I have a couple systems in Major League Baseball. Some are simple, some are not so simple. They range anywhere between. So I look at where they're playing. I look at winning percentages of both clubs. I look at pitching. I look at the lineups. I mean, baseball is such a such a stat-driven sport. I mean, you probably know that. It's just so much of the value goes into what the actual line is compared to what you cap the line at, because everything's at a money line. So basically, if I can find value in the money line, like, so for instance, if the public is so hardcore on one side or the other, like Yankees is a huge example of this. Anytime the Yankees would play the Orioles, the line would be shaded so much on the Yankees, and the Orioles were catching plus 300, plus 350 sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to not bet on the Orioles in that situation, even though it's a low probability of winning, but over the long run, you're going to win more than you're going to lose. Basically, because they're just overvaluing to compensate for the public perception of the particular game. Does that make sense? So, I mean, it's a multitude of things. All right, Yuli pops out to the left. Actually, lines out the left. Let's look at the Bulls and the Pistons. The total score is 82-69 with 5 minutes left in the third. 84 now to 70. So we can give up 62 to break even, to push, I should say. Joey T, where's he been out, man? Hey, what's up, Cash Action Bets? Man, I love that guy, Joey T. I don't know why he would cost anybody thousands of dollars, man. He didn't do nothing but give his own picks. There's no such thing as guarantees. What was the guarantee that he gave out there? I know of him. I don't know him. Tell me what the guarantee was. What kind of guarantee did Joey T throw out to the YouTube community? Seriously, tell me what's up. I love Joey T's videos. He's always talking about the pace of play. His five reasons that why this game's gonna go over or under. Cody, I typically just take underdogs in Major League Baseball when it comes to regular season. I don't see a lot of value taking any chalk at all. Almost never. So I just don't like. So I'm always going against the grain. I'm not even paying attention to this baseball game. So the game, it's the bottom of the second. We got 3 outs in that quarter. I wouldn't make it very well as a sports broadcaster. There's no doubt. We're going to go to the top of the third here. Still looking good. Yeah, buddy. Rick, please tell me what the freaking guarantee was. I got to know. Fucking Joey T. Hey guys, y'all need to go check out my man Cody over here. He's got a good channel. Check him out. He just started his channel back up. He did have, I think he had well over 1,000 subscribers, right? Or maybe even more than that in your previous channel. But you started over, and go check him out. He is a good person. He has good information, and obviously he's a fellow Texan, so you definitely got to support that man. Holy hell, he lost 16 in a row? Is he still making videos? I haven't been on his channel in a minute. You got it, brother. I'll see you later. Hey, you were part of Ghost Picks there for a minute, huh? What happened with that, if you don't mind me asking? All right, so the Nats, they lay down a bunt and they successfully get to first base. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Rick. All right, so in the third quarter, 92-75 for the Detroit Pistons. Aye. All right, so the Nats, we got second. So we got a runner on first. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Wade Miley is still pitching. Garcia is at first base. Yeah, buddy. Correa with a hell of a stop, and he is out at first. It did advance the runner to second. Wow, what a play by Correa. So you're not going to do Wager Talk then? I mean, does Wager Talk even offer money to do any shows? What? I mean, so would they want you to do the just give out picks and like sell picks, or are you like to do some sort of online broadcast like some of the other people they have there? Another ground ball to Correa. We are safe at first and third with 1 out. All right, we got runners on the corners. Let's go, Nats. Don't take it personal there, Houston. Don't take it personal. I love you guys, but we trying to make some money. Rick, are we talking about Joey or are we talking about Cody? Okay, that makes sense. No, I just like, not that I'm really trying to promote the man. However, I don't understand how he took anybody's money. You know, he just gave people picks, and you made your own decision, right? Or is that not how it worked? I just always think it's funny watching some of his videos. Yeah, amen to that there, Cody. I agree. I don't want to be under control of anybody but myself. And I agree with monetizing the videos once you get, what is that, 4,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers, which honestly doesn't take that long, I've noticed. I'm almost there. But, I mean, I know you can't really make that much money off of YouTube, especially with the little bit of amount of views that actually come in. I mean, you got somebody like Brock Page that I've noticed. He has 10,000 subscribers. And he puts out, 2 or 3 videos a day. They typically get about 1,000 views per video. You know, but I also noticed he also puts... I also noticed that, you know, he puts like 6 or 7 ads on each one of his videos. So I mean, it's hard content to get through sometimes just because of all the ads. But I understand the game. I understand what he's trying to do. All right, Rick, I won't talk about him no more. I didn't realize all that went down. But you know, shout out to Brock though. That guy. He's been grinding out the YouTube game for a while now, and he's probably one of the most successful independent channels that I know of. All right, so we got a ball to hit the third base. Error at second base. The Nats come home to score. Scores 1-0 Nats. Top of the third, 1 out. BP. You know, the thing about Brock, you know, and I love the guy. He's super nice. But I'm telling you, there's not much value, in my opinion, on the information he's giving you. And that's not me hating. That's just me not understanding where maybe it's just because he's made so many videos. I think he has like 14 or 1,800 videos. So therefore, he has so much of the authority in the marketplace. You know, he's, like I said before, he's got to be like the #1 independent YouTuber that is in the sports betting market at the moment. So, but I love Brock and I love the hustle. And he actually is the one that inspired me to do the live streams that I'm doing now. So shout out to Brock. All right, we got a little soft hit to the left field. Tony Kemp makes the out. We have runners on first and second with 2 outs. You know, one thing I noticed is it didn't take long to get to where I'm at now, the 972. You know, if you get into the game not worrying about your subscribers, and because none of that stuff matters at the end of it, you know, you just doing the stuff that you love to do, which I love doing content like this. I love doing, I love interacting with you guys, and I love doing the Discord, and I love, you know, trying to help everybody make money. Then you can't go wrong. So, you know, all the other stuff will come. All right, so end of the third quarter. Yikes. 103-80. The Pistons scored 42 points in the third. You can stick a fork in this over-under here. All right, little tapper in front of the plate for the Nats. He is thrown out at first. We are going to the bottom of the third. Nats are winning 1-0. So we can only give up 34 points. I don't even know if I'm going to check in this game anymore. I'm going to go ahead and just take the L. Houston Cougars up 52-47, 11 minutes in the game. Dang, Rick, I had no freaking clue that Joey T did that. And I'm sorry to hear that, man. I am definitely sorry to hear that. I haven't been on his channel in a minute now. Ever since I went on vacation. Let's see. Go check him out real quick. So his last video was a week ago, it looks like. Let's look at... I don't know, brother. I don't know. What the hell does he even record with? It's like he's recording with a potato over there. Subscriber, such wow. Welcome to the broadcast. Brand new subscriber. Appreciate you joining the family. Make sure you join that Discord, guys. All right, we at the bottom of the third. Astros up to bat. $42 points in the third quarter. What the freak, man? That's so stupid. Detroit is literally shooting a little under 60%. And the Bulls are shooting like 50 almost. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Houston Cougars up 57-49. All right, 1-1 on the batter for the Astros. And in there for a strike, 1-2. All right, I'm not trying to look bad for mentioning Joey T. If anything, I'm going to out him for being a dick. I don't know. Joey T's always just been nice to my channel, but I didn't know he did all that stuff. So if that's true, man, then fuck Joey T. All right, Cody, the Discord. I don't know if so the Discord is like a social media platform for gamers, but you can pretty much do it for anything. The link is in the description. Go ahead and join, man. We got almost 300 people in there. Check it out. All right, 2-2 is the count. Hit hard to third base, and he is out at first. So 1 down in the bottom of the third for the Astros. Yeah, if he did that bullshit, man, then F him. Scammers, no good for the industry. Especially since sports gambling is becoming more and more widely accepted in the United States. It's just a matter of time before regulation, hopefully. It might take a minute here in Texas. They seem to drag their feet on everything. Everything that comes gambling for some reason. I guess the people in Oklahoma and Louisiana don't want us to have fun. They want us to come to their place. All right, Jake Marisnick up the bat. He's quickly in the hole, 0-2. We have 1 out in the bottom of the third. Hellickson is pitching, and that was his 34th pitch. All right, Pistons, Bulls. The game, already 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. 8 points have been scored. Score is 107-84. Cougars 57-49 over the Bearcats. 10 minutes left in the game. And Marisnick is down on. Oh, that was a foul ball, foul tip. I thought that he swung straight through that thing. So it's 1-2 to Marisnick. Rick, I believe you, and we won't talk about him no more. Appreciate you letting us know the real deal, though. Marisnik takes one high and tight. 2-2 is the count. Now, hey, Dorian, Pistons went over last game too. Good though. You'll win next play. Money man. Yeah, you're right. It's all about the money management, guys. So, I mean, we're like Dorian says, and just to touch base on what Dorian is saying, as Marisnik fouls one out to right field, is we're going to lose probably 45% of our games. So, it just is what it is, man. We're going to lose 45. We win 55%. We still got to come home a winner. Lifetime over the last 14 years, I'm somewhere right around, I want to say 55.6, maybe 55.4. Broken bat single to center field for Marisnik. He's on with one out. So I'm like 55%-ish on my over-unders for the past 14 years. What you have to do, though, is you have to really shop the lines, not only the over-under lines, but the juice. If you can get in a situation where you're paying minus 105 or less on the juice, then that helps tremendously over the course of the long run. All right, George Springer up to bat. This is never an easy out. Throw over to first base. He is safe, just barely. Marisnik is a base stealer. Double play ball, and he got both of them. Thank you, George. We are going to the bottom of the fourth. Nats winning 1-0. All right, let's see here. Let's check in on the Bulls here. All right, so the Pistons winning 110-87 with 9 minutes left in the game. Yikes. Man, this was never looking good from the beginning. We can give up 19 points to push. I shouldn't even check anymore. And then we have, let's see, Cougars winning 60-59 versus the Cincinnati Bearcats. Hey, you noticed, Kevin? After yesterday's awful performance, I had to get rid of it. I had to trim it down just a little bit. Man, that Toronto Maple Leaf game, man, pissed me off so bad. I mean, how Maple Leafs winning 3-0. We had the Maple Leafs minus 1.5 in that game. Maple Leafs are winning 3-0 with 3 minutes left in the game and give up 2 goals back to back in 2 minutes. Made me lose faith in humanity. No, it's just another game, but I hate getting the game ripped out from underneath you right there at the end. But yeah, man, I'm fresh and clean. All right, top of the 4th inning here, guys. Let's do this thing. First pitch, strike. If we could, in this, I'm only asking in this Bulls-Pistons game, I'm just asking for there to be no score in the next 10 minutes or next 7 minutes. I mean, is that too much to ask? All right, we got a little tapper back to the mound. First out is recorded for the Nats. So we gained a subscriber and then lost a subscriber. Thanks for playing. All right, first pitch swing. No, actually, we are 0-2 for the second batter for the Nats. Well, let's look at the current spread for the Raptors versus the Heat. -1.5 for the Heat. Oh, Kawhi Leonard's not playing. That's one of the reasons. And also, Miami has been playing very well lately. I mean, think about it. Let's see here. Heat. Let me verify something real quick, because yeah. So think about this. The Heat, they are on 4-game winning streak, and even with that 5th game, the game before, like, so 5 games ago, they lost to the Rockets, man. But that Rockets game, they should have won that game. They fell apart right at the end. They were winning by 20 points in that game. And then before that, they beat the Golden State Warriors. So the Heat are actually playing extremely well. They got Doran Dragic back. Kawhi Leonard, the Raptors don't play particularly good without Kawhi Leonard. So 1.5, I mean, they are at home. And I know they don't play too hot at home, but I mean, I don't know, man. So anytime I see something that's fishy, because obviously public perception is like, well, the Raptors are really, really good, and the Heat are on the right there trying to fight for. So we got a stolen base in the Astros game. We got one out guy on second base, Sanchez for the Nats. Come on, bring him on home. So the public perception is everybody loves the Raptors. Raptors are one of the best teams in the East. And the Miami Heat are basically at the bottom of the playoff push. So I can see where 1.5 doesn't seem like enough. I mean, actually 1.5 is like, it seems like the wrong team is favored here. So that being said, because it does feel a little weird. And let's look at some live odds here. Miami Heat. 51% of the tickets are actually on the Heat. 76% of the money is on the Heat. So I'm guessing that's the reason why. I mean, the line opened up at -1 for the Raptors. So I'm assuming that's just, maybe there's more injuries than I'm aware of on the Raptors. Let me look into it a little more. Roto. All right, let's look at the Raptors here. All right, so we know Kawhi Leonard's out and Fred VanVleet is out. So it's a little fishy, bro. I'm not going to lie, but, you know, what actually makes me think maybe the value is actually on the Raptors here is there's so much money being put on the Raptors. There's only 24% of the spread dollars are on the Raptors here. So I can't imagine Kawhi being worth that much, to be honest with you. So that's my quasi-analysis without diving too deep into it. All right, Rick, go handle some business. Yeah, Kawhi is definitely not playing. They ruled him out yesterday, Kevin. Man, I'm not even paying attention to this game. What the hell happened? I'm sitting there looking at the Raptors game. All right, so in the Bulls game, 116 to 89. Dang it, guys. 6 minutes left in the game. I don't know, Kevin, man, because it's one of those games that I probably just would stay away from because it doesn't make sense in both directions. Like, I would imagine that the majority of the public would have been on the Raptors here, but my internal data shows that all the money is on the Heat. So, and I never want to be on the public side ever. But 59% of the money line tickets are on the Heat. 45% of the money line money is on the Heat. 76% of the spread money is on the Heat. 51% of the spread tickets are on the Heat. I mean, what the hell? And then you got so 51% of the tickets, so and the 76% of the money, so that obviously shows there's some big bets on the Heat here. Who knows when those bets came in when they were actually getting points? Not really sure about that. All right, so the Nats are up to bat. We had a pitching change. That's what it was. Ryan Presley's up to pitching now. So that's good. That means the Astros are going to start pulling some of their starters here, more than likely. All right, so Presley starts off this guy 2-0, and then the guy just, oh yeah, baby, we just scored 2-0 Nats. Garcia strokes one to short right field. So 2-0 down first, 2 outs. No, I haven't looked at it. So basically, I have certain systems in place, right? And my NBA System 4, and maybe I should, this is the way I've always done it, right? So NBA System 4 is one of my spread systems. NBA System 6 is also one of my spread systems. Well, I had no plays in my NBA System 6. Nothing met the parameters, so I didn't actually look into the games any further. I had a handful of games fall into my System 5, which is the under system, so I didn't pay it much mind. Deep hit to left field, hits the wall. Garcia scores from first base. It is an RBI double for the Nats. The Nats are up 3-0. Presley is getting rocked. Cougars up 76-59. All right, so line drop from Pelicans 3.5 to 1.5. Let's see what happened there. None of my stuff here is showing 3.5. The line opened up at -1 for the Hawks. Huh. Where do you see the 3.5 drop, Kevin? 3.5 to 1.5. And I know the Pelicans, they have all these injuries. Is AD even playing today? Let's see here. All right, Nats just grounded out. We're going to the middle of the fourth. We are winning 3-0. Nollins. Okafor is questionable. Davis is questionable with a back issue, which has got to be bullshit. Drew Holiday, he is out. Eton Moore, he is out. So basically, from what I'm reading here is basically it's a G League team with Julius Randle. Got Okafor, he is questionable. Davis is questionable. Eton Moore is, let's see, out. And Drew Holiday is out. Jason Smith out. So don't know, man. I do know that the Pelicans, they need to lose some more games. There's no doubt. And the Pistons game is officially over for us. So we'll walk away from that game. Cougars up 76-64. All right, we're going to the bottom of the fourth here, guys. The Nats are up 3-0. So for us, that means we are up 4.5-0. We'll take it. But nothing's guaranteed, as the Toronto Maple Leafs showed us. Tony Kipp up the bat. First pitch, strike down the middle. Inside, 1-1 to Tony Kemp. The Nationals' new hats are trash. Go back to the old hat. Third pitch of the at bat, inside, ball 2, 2-1. What up, Scobay? Tony Kemp strokes one to right field. It's blowing in right field, though, and he has been retired. One out in the bottom of the fourth. That under is done, brother. 4 minutes left in the fourth, and it is finished. Cougars, though. Yep, that's what's up. I didn't put any money on that one, though. 81-64. First pitch to Bregman. To Breggy. It looked like a strike to me, but it is a ball. Bregman fouls one to third base. Yeah, that under's done, bro. It is finished. I mean, it's hard for me to sit here and tell you guys that I feel like it was the right play, but I do, man. I mean, those two teams shot lights out in that game. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. You know, especially with Zach Levine out. It's crazy, man. They're shooting 54% and 48%. That's because they went cold a little bit in the third. Yeah, 42 points. That was all it took, man. All right, Breggy, he's got a full count, 3-2. Bregman strokes one to the right field bleachers. Foul ball. Yeah, we got plenty of games. I know I'm on the Raptors game. Let me go ahead and I should go ahead and just change this thing up here. All right, so Bregman fouls out, and he is gone. Raps versus Heat. Under 16. 216. All right, that's the new updated board for me. All right, such wow, you need to join the Discord. We got like 300 people in there, man. Guys, I'm looking forward to the Rockets game tonight. Oh, stroke to left field. Astros got a runner on first with 2 outs. Who are you on in the Discord? Wow. Sweet. Chris. Gotcha. All right, so Brantley gets on first base. Yeah, what do y'all think about that Rockets versus Mavs game? Two outs, 0-1 is the count. Carrera, 0-1 on the count. Here we go. Second pitch. Ball outside and low. Throw over to first. Scobie, you are right, my friend. I am on the under on that game. Carrera strokes one to left. In the corner, Michael Brantley comes home to score. And Carrera goes to second base. Scores 3-1 Nats. Oh! They end up calling it a ground rule double because the ball got stuck under the mat in the corner of left field. So Brantley goes to third. And Carrera goes to second, I think. That's what's supposed to be happening here. Let's see. At least that's what they're arguing. Okay, never mind. Argument is not successful. Scores 3-1. Carrera just got pulled. And first pitch, first out for Gary O. We are going to the top of the fifth. Astros losing 3-1. Let's see here. All right, Rockets, Mavericks. Over, under. Yeah, 66% of the money is on the over. 53% of the tickets are on the over. And I am definitely taking the under here. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in the 222.5 under for the Rockets versus Dallas. Getting me a juice of minus 102. All right, locked it in. I will definitely be watching. All right, first pitch for the Astros. We got Robert Osuna in. He's our closer. Second pitch, stroked deep left field, and Tony Kemp, I think that's who that is up there, caught it on the warning track. All right, so we got nobody on. Score is... All right, so I don't get this, man. So I guess they didn't score. It was a ground rule double after all. I don't know. The score says 3-0 on here. Makes no sense. Let me see what's going on. They haven't even explained it. Spring training. Everybody messes up, I guess. The graphic says 3-0. Yeah, I guess it is 3-0. All right, cool. We'll take it. Don't really have much thoughts of that one, man. Let's see. Let's look at it. You know, I will say another game that I've kind of been looking at is the Magic versus the Grizzlies under. I like it a lot, to be honest with you. The over-under number, there's 70% of the tickets are on the over, 72% of the money is on the over. I mean, it is a low total. 207.5 is rough. I mean, that's not a lot of points, but Memphis, they don't score any points, and the Magic, that's the only team that you really have to worry about, I think. But, you know, actually the Grizzlies played pretty well versus the Jazz the other day. 2 outs for the Nationals. All right, so let's see. The Pacers versus the Sixers. %87 of the money is on the under. I can totally see that number going over for sure. Let's see here. As far as the spread goes, there's 90% of the money is on the 76ers. I'm assuming Embiid is playing. And I don't know. I kind of like... kind of see there's some value there on the Pacers, to be honest with you. That's where I'm at. Maybe I lean Pacers on that game. Just because I'm fading the public there. Let's see. This is a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Nats. We are going to the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Nats. Let's see here, Pacers. I mean, there's a lot of... I don't know, man. The public is obviously on the Sixers, but also there's a lot of sharp money on the Pacers as well, or on the 76ers. The public's on the 76ers, and there's also some money, some pretty large bets on the 76ers, from what I can tell here. 95% of the money line money is on the Sixers. That's outrageous. I don't know, man. That's something like, because the Pistons or the 76ers, they've been kind of playing out of sorts lately. They're a hot and cold team. And the Pacers are actually a really good defensive team. So, I mean, they're not as good as they were when they had Victor, but Bogdanovich and I don't know, is Sabonis playing in this game? Let's find out. He will return. Yeah, so Sabonis is back. Tyreek Evans is questionable with the illness. He will. Actually, he has been officially ruled out. So that's where we're at there. See, let's look at the Sixers. Embiid plans to play on Sunday. He is questionable, but he says he plans to play. That's good because Mike Scott is struggling. It's 6 p.m. Central Time. No. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 6 o'clock Central. All right, 1 out in the 5th inning. Dang, it's already 1:30. So how's the daughter doing on the swimming there, Mike? Is she bringing home the medals? All right, first pitch for the second batter of the Astros is a strike down the middle. Swinging strike, 0-2. I think I'm going to go ahead and close this live stream up after this inning. I got some things I got to do. I just noticed it's 1:30 and I got to run to Katy, which is a city right outside of Houston. So we got 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Swinging strike. He is out on strike, so it's 2 gone in the inning. Miller for the Nats is throwing nasty stuff right now. All right, Jake Marisnick is up to bat. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. He strokes it deep to center field, to the track, and the sun gets in the guy's eye, and it's a ground rule double. What the hell? He basically covered himself. He's like, almost hit him in the head. Oh, so close. Man, this guy almost got beamed by this ball in the face. Oh. All right, Springer's up to bat with a guy on second. George is 0-2 today. He grounded into a double play and a flyout. Springer takes the first pitch, a ball. More than likely, this is to be George Springer's last at bat. Now, high right field, but it's short, playable. Nobody can see it. Oh, man, right at the last moment, the center fielder comes in and scoops it up. Everybody's having trouble seeing the ball. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I got stuff to do, and I imagine this is kind of boring anyway for everybody. So I will talk to you guys later in the Discord. If you're new, then check it out. It's a lot of fun. Peace.